Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. We'll see the Louisville Cardinals taking on the Michigan State Spartans.
And there's nothing better than college hoops, if you ask me. Where else can you hear the roar of the student section in a tightly packed building like this one? Always great to feel the energy of the campus.
And, you know, Greg, this is where it all begins for a lot of these players. The experiences they'll have, the teaching they'll receive in the game of basketball. I don't think there's any substitute for going through a college season and dealing with the adversity, the highs and lows, and learning how to play basketball at this high level. These kids certainly will be the stars of tomorrow.
Here are the starters for Louisville. He's in at the 4 spot. He's out there with White, and it's Mack in at the center position. Prez with the ball. To the wing right side. Now the pass to Sanders. Some nice passing by Louisville here. Here's Prez. He doesn't hit that one. And Michigan State the other way. Now Hawkins. Now here's Wade. Outside for Davis. There's a good screen. Fires the 3. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Hill. Wade's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Michigan State on D. Goes up at the stripe. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Stay loose.
Yeah, Prez is high level from mid-range. I mean, all he needs is a little space, and he's good to let it go. Tell you what, it's not easy being tagged the top high school prospect, as Prez was early on for his class. But you have to give him credit for taking the honor in stride and keeping his feet on the ground while his head was in the sky.
Yeah, and I think what keeps Prez grounded about being that top recruit is that he knows it means nothing if he doesn't continue to grow and perform at the next level. A lot of players will think they've made it when they get that accolade, but Prez knows it's just the beginning.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And Davis sends it back. It's back to Hill. Dishes it to Valentine. Outside for Davis. Pass to Valentine. To the paint. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
We call that a high percentage shot, and when he's the guy taking it, I'd even say it's automatic.
Here's Prez, shoots the 3. Valentine grabs the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Ball stolen, and the call will be against Prez. That is his first foul of the game. Here's the screen. Off the inbound pass. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got his first 3 points of the game.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
We've got Valentine. Hill is out there with Hawkins. And it's Wade in at the 5. Now here's Prez. Can't hit from the elbow. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And for Louisville, in at the 4 spot. Price is out there with Russell. Then there's Payton.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Prez with the ball, covered by Evans. Here's Prez. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And when you have your big star, Prez, coming out and struggling like he is, often it can change the mentality of a team. I think that's what we're seeing right now, is this team just can't seem to put anything together.
And yet there's still a lot of game left, but Prez has had a ton of blunders, and if he can snap out of this and get a few shots to fall, then maybe they climb back into this game. But right now, it just doesn't seem to be their night.
Hill against Russell. Kicks it to Evans. Wade left side. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Louisville trails by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Prez, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And Prez is just brilliant. Just has such remarkable initiative and moves well without the ball.
Cardinals shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And the second free throw, good.
Let's go. Keep the energy up. Keep the energy up.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Right side to Walker. And here's Fisher. Payton passes to Fisher. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the Spartans making a change here. Gibson's checked in, and the Cardinals. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And it hasn't been an easy one for Prez and company so far in this one. Nothing has come easy for them, and they find themselves in a hole.
Yep, and I know they will have made a lot of adjustments for the second half. They have plenty of time to get even, but they're going to have to start executing a lot better, or this game could get away from them.
We've got Hawkins. Davis is out there with Valentine. Then there's Hill, and it's Wade in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The feed to Prez. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Stay loose.
Prez has got it back down to within single digits for the Cardinals. And so here's Michigan State. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. On the court right now for the Cardinals. In at power forward. He's out there with White, and it's Sanders in a 2-guard. Now here's Wade. Fires from 14. The shot will not fall.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Prez with the bucket.
Just so efficient on the catch and shoot there. You got to love how Prez just squares up and delivers.
They set the screen to the paint. It's stolen by Mack. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Good, and the nice assist from Mack. White's got his second bucket.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Davis sets a screen. Hawkins kicks to Wade. Wade missing again.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now here's Prez. He's got 8. No dice from the high post.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, That was just a terrible shot.
It's stolen by Davis. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Sanders dishes to Mack. Louisville again missing. Spartans leading by 7. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hawkins passes to Davis. That's tipped.
And you gotta respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. Louisville trails by 10. We've got Davis. And it's Evans in at the 3 spot. Here's Prez. Sinks the 15-footer.
A lot of times you'll see a star player out of high school come in and only look to score when they get the ball. Prez is different in that regard. He knows the value of strong team play and is always willing to put the team first.
And, Greg, we've seen a number of players that say they have a team-first mentality, but the old saying is true. Actions speak louder than words. From what I understand about Prez, he'll demand a lot of his teammates, and as far as mental focus, he won't let them slide at all.
Here's Payton. Kept alive. Here's Davis. That shot off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Out to the right wing. It's taken away by Payton. Conley kicks to Payton. Davis sets a screen. Payton dishes to Evans. They set the pick. And 1:01 left in the second half. To the middle. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spartans.
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And the Cardinals making a change here. Max checked in, and he is unable to get the second one. And here are the Cardinals. There's the dish to Prez. Fades back. Again, the Cardinals score.
And you got to admire the attitude of Prez, staying with his shot despite the D being all over.
Hill with it. There's the pick. Here's Hawkins. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And Michigan State leads by 10.
Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. I mean, we'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
Now here's Prez. And a wide open look for Sanders. And another 3 for Louisville.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Now here is Hill. And so the Spartans take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in.
24 Seconds with Jason Richmond.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to relay this message to you with a heavy heart, but we may have to impeach the president. He's really struggling out there. He's shown flashes of the potential that made him the #1 player in the country, but the college game is a different beast. Guys are a little smarter, a little faster. The defenses can gang up on you, and you can't just jump over them. Who knows? Maybe we should have started at like governor or mayor, but I don't want to be too hasty because he was coached by former college standout Washington Falls. So I think he can turn this thing around, and I hope so. If not for me, for our country.